post office lands in Kansas. A sushi restaurant from Tokyo burns up over Peru. And then there's temperature. As we rise through the atmosphere and into space, we encounter brutal extremes. Below, the air is warm, humid, chaotic. Above, it's nothing. Cold vacuum in the shade, blazing radiation in the sun. Materials expand and contract. Walls crack from the difference in temperature between floor and ceiling. Somewhere around the halfway mark, the plumbing stops working altogether. Not that it matters, there's no one left to flush a toilet. We could, in theory, build elevators, or maybe a high-speed rail running up the sides. But even the best systems humans have today couldn't carry people more than a few dozen kilometers vertically. To reach the top of the tower might take weeks of travel. The view, incredible. The experience, lonely, cold, dangerous. The first Instagram photo from orbit garners 1 billion likes. The second is taken just before the camera freezes. At 1.5 million kilometers, the top of the tower is beyond help. It's past the moon, it's too far for resupply missions, too isolated for maintenance, and worst of all, it starts to collapse under its own ambition. No building wants to be in space. Space doesn't care for your zoning plans. Gravity pulls unevenly across the structure. A solar flare nudges it. The whole tower begins to curve ever so slightly, just enough. A catastrophic wobble grows, accelerating as millions of buildings shift their weight. In a single day, the tower snaps. The lower half, compressed and twisted, falls downward, smashing into itself. A chain reaction of collapsing structures tumbles toward Earth. The upper half drifts silently into orbit, now a trail of glittering debris spiraling the planet like a second ring. What was once a global monument becomes an orbital junkyard. Fragments of homes, hotels, and hospitals circle the Earth for centuries. Somewhere in the wreckage is a perfectly preserved dentist's office from Ohio, a child's bedroom from Brazil, a cathedral from Spain. People look up and see their cities in the sky. But on the ground, nothing. We've used up every structure, no houses remain, no schools, no grocery stores. The human race stands under the shadow of its own ambition, homeless beneath a tower that reached too far. And yet, somewhere, someone starts drawing blueprints for a staircase,